Hello, everybody. I'm Denise Koch.
And I'm Rick Ritter. As those numbers continue to rise, Governor Hogan orders all of us to soon wear a face mask or a face covering when inside stores or public transportation.
However, despite that, a sign of hope. If we continue social distancing, the state may begin to slowly reopen in the near future.
Now we have live extensive team coverage tonight. Let's begin with WJZ investigator Mike Hogan and the new information from the governor.
Rick and Denise, that mask order does not go into effect until the weekend. The governor did say that we're starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel, but reopening Maryland will require more testing and more tracking of those who are positive.
The worst possible thing we could do is to take actions too quickly and then have that spike so we look like New York and we have thousands of people die and hundreds of thousands of people sick and we overload our hospital system, because then it's very hard to get that genie back in the bottle.
Governor Hogan says while Maryland has yet to peak, hospitalization rates are stabilizing and the state is working on a recovery plan that will require expanded testing.
It is too soon to say, yes, we're going to start opening everything. We're not going to flip a light switch, but it's not too soon to start laying out what that would look like and maybe start considering when the first steps might take place.
Maryland has also stepped up contact tracing to find out who positive patients may have exposed. The number of people doing that work will quadruple to 1,000.
In order to massively increase that workforce, we will need to ramp up considerably in order that we can reach every single new COVID positive case in this state. And that is the goal, to suppress this virus.
Governor Hogan issued an executive order requiring people to wear masks or some sort of face covering in stores and on public transit. It goes into effect at 7 Saturday morning and also applies to store employees.
The wearing of masks is also something that we may have to become more accustomed to in order to safely reopen our state.
Maryland is getting more than 250 new ventilators, including several from New York.
New Yorkers are generous and they are grateful and gracious, and when you need help, we will be there for you.
Governor Hogan says he desperately needs more federal help and will meet with President Trump on Thursday.
And there are certain roles that only the federal government can play and should play. But I think the governors are going to make their own decisions.
And for the first time today, the state released the number of probable coronavirus deaths. There are 64, and probable deaths are where COVID-19 is listed as the official cause of death on the death certificate, but the lab tests have not yet confirmed it. And if you add that number to what we already know, that brings the state's total to 413 deaths. Reporting live, Mike Hogan, WJZ.